I am going to explain how I made this infinity mirror. As you can see, it looks kind of like a bad mirror now, but I made this just out of pretty simple things. This was my test. So I'll show you another one in a minute, which I made with entirely found stuff, just about, except for one piece. So, I bought a few things for this. The mirror and the glass I got from Home Depot. The mirror's 20 bucks and the glass is 10. And the main reason I did that is just to make sure they were the exact same size, because I didn't want to have to fool with glass cutting and stuff. I did do glass cutting on the found one, because chances are you're not going to find a mirror and glass is exactly the same. Maybe if you do, it's easier, but it's not that big of a deal. So, and then, let's see, so the mirror and the glass and the, just this wood, just the like wood frame, which was 2x2, like, I don't know, 4-footers, I guess. Or no, I think they were exactly 30 inches, so I didn't cut these at all. Because this is 24x30, which is the glass. And then, let's see, I bought a tiny little piece of trim, which was literally $1 for the inside, and then by far the main expense was the LED lights. And you can use anything that lights up. Christmas lights are really good. That's what I did for the found one. And one other key piece, which is the one that's what you probably will have to buy even on the found one, unless you happen to find a window that has this on it. It is privacy control window film, or just it's window film, but make sure you get mirror. There's a bunch of different kinds, so basically it's like on a office building, you know, they're reflective, they'll put that on the outside, and it makes it a little harder to see through, but on the other side it's pretty close to a mirror. How good your infinity mirror, or I'm going to turn this into a coffee table, but will depend on how high quality this is and how well you apply it to the window, which is shitty. It really sucks. And I haven't figured it out yet. That's why there's these like imperfections. I don't know if you can't see that. That's like a tiny little scratch. And some other like bevels and stuff, which are probably hard to see. But anyway, if there wasn't that in there, it would be even better and probably go further and wouldn't be broken up as much. But it's very minor in the scheme of things. But yeah, so the window film mirror, and probably you could find it online, maybe see how like good it is. I'm sure like really expensive stuff is like perfect, like in a interrogation room. So let's turn it on. You want to make it as dark as possible so you can see it, although I'll show you in the light it's not bad at all. Here's a little taste. So there you go. But these LEDs do a bunch of things. So it's very apparent in the light too. I mean, in fact, I'll show you, this one is actually a really great just night light. And there's a remote. This is like the expensive one. You don't have to buy LEDs like this, but I recommend it. This is a 16 or 18 foot LED, and it goes on the inside and the out. But I'll explain that in a second. Dark. So here is just white light. So here it is. See, it has the effect that it goes on forever. Back into the abyss, kind of looks like a portal. And you can still see your reflection on it, it's cool. So you can put it in your bathroom, it's just like a mirror if you mount it on your wall. A bad mirror, it's not like you're seeing through 2 layers of glass, so it's less good. But these LED lights do a bunch of cool stuff. Okay. So, you can do any color you like. I think it's 16. But anyway, let's put it in a better color. Blue, okay. But the green is cool because it looks like the Matrix. There we go, that's better. In fact, if you wanted to, you could put like, some stenciling over this to make it the Matrix. But anyway, so this is an 18-foot LED, and I knew the dimensions of this, and they might sell an 8-footer. I don't know if they do it with all the control and the remote or everything, but that would work. But I think it was going to be like 3 inches, or I don't know, 4 inches short or something, so I decided to get the longer one. I don't know, I got excited in Home Depot. And they sell it at Home Depot too, and they have cheaper ones as well. So I decided to put it all the way around too, so it gives like, oh, and there are effects which interplay with the whole thing. Meteor. What else they got? And you can slow it down. How's that for cool? And speed it up. Anyway, so they got meteor, flash, that like seizure inducing, and then this is my favorite. And then you slow it all the way down. This one's really calming. But this isn't, so you got all the colors in the world, and you can get 3. And do all the same effects, I believe. Oh, I guess it cycles through. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, and then it'll go green, yeah. Okay, they got 7 colors and what's it say? 16, yeah. So my favorite is to put it on flash, and it'll cycle slowly through all the colors. This is the fast speed. But if you slow it all the way down, it's like a really nice like mood lighting thing. There's some really pretty ones. Let's see, cycle through the ones. What we got? Like the like purple one. There we go. Yeah, so the easy way to remember this is to, the sticky stuff, this stuff, will be on the inside of the window, not the side you can touch. So the back is a mirror. I covered it with just the cardboard that came with it, which is really nice. So you just put the mirror on the like a flat surface, and it's best to put it on a towel, I think, because it cushions it. And glass, like if you give it a little bit of give, it doesn't crack as much. In fact, I might even recommend like 2 or 3 towels, especially for cutting, which I didn't have to on this one. And so then there comes the incredibly annoying part of taking your window, the one you buy, of the same size, cleaning it to where there's nothing on it, including hair, which I don't know if you can see, but there's little pieces of hair that are like trapped in there, like the mosquito in Jurassic Park or something. Like they'll never get out unless you drill it or whatever. And so like this was the 3rd one, and it still has a damn scratch, which makes me upset. But you can't really see it further away. So you apply the film, let it dry. You use like dish soap in like a spray bottle with water on like the glass, and it adheres and then it dries, but you have to like scrape the bubbles out, which really sucks. So then I had my 2 pieces of glass, and I put this super easily, just put these trim pieces on the inside, which were literally $1. They're like 1 by, I guess, and they're 8 foot for $1, and I bought 2 of them. So I literally cut them with like a pair of loppers, not very exact, and then wrapped them in tape because black doesn't show up, kind of blends into the background, and otherwise this would be wood, which would probably be fine because there's wood over here anyway, and really what's reflecting is over here. So actually that's probably unnecessary. Oh wait, it wouldn't be, because like on this side, it would like these, like this black would be wood, which would look different. Black seems better. And then you make the layer all the way around, and you apply the LEDs around the perimeter, and making sure to account for a space for your wiring to come out, which is pretty easy. I had to fucking drill it because I forgot, but I just used a drill to make it a little bit all the way out, and it was fine. Except that it went off a second ago. Yeah, and then you set them on top of each other, and I just bought this other wood 2x for like, I don't know, $2 a piece, and bought 30-inch sections. And then these are I only had to make 2 cuts, I guess, because these I did with the loppers. And you can do that with like a hacksaw or handsaw or something. Yeah, and then I just put little, because I'm not done with it. I didn't want to fasten this down forever yet. I was going to make a coffee table out of it, but I was kind of testing it.